Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. Let's start today's video off with Mr. Olympia Derek Lunsford. Derek recently posted this video up post chest day, and the chest is an area that Derek has really been critiqued for, so I'm pretty sure he's focused on bringing that up this offseason. And I want to remind you guys that Derek Lunsford, once again, has the edge on at least the top 3 from last year going into this year's Mr. Olympia. Derek Lunsford, once again, is not doing the Arnold Classic. He is only focused on the Mr. Olympia, and at this point, winning multiple Mr. Olympia titles. And I definitely think that Derek will do an Arnold Classic at some point, but as for right now, he's just focused on the Mr. Olympia. And since recently becoming a father, Derek said he has found another gear, so look forward to seeing an even bigger and better version of Derek at this year's Olympia. And let's switch over to Hadi Choopan, who recently posted up an update. And I apologize to you guys by reporting on some of these topics a little bit late, but I get to them as soon as I can. This update of Hadi was posted at about 2 days ago, and we are about 4 weeks out from the Arnold Classic. It looks like Hadi still hasn't made it to the USA yet, so could be a little bit of concern, but Hadi has arrived for the Mr. Olympia as late as 24 or 48 hours out, so who knows. And I love that Hadi is trying new poses, but he definitely has to get Honey Rambod to fine tune these poses before bringing them to a stage. But outside of that, conditioning looks great. Hadi is still my projected winner, and hopefully he doesn't have any issues getting to the show. And let's switch over to Samson Dauda, who posted some very impressive updates at 4 weeks out from the Arnold. And I know I've been pretty much campaigning for Hadi to win the Arnold Classic, but honestly, every time Samson posts an update, I'm like, I don't know, because it looks like we're going to see a new version of Samson Dauda once again. And Samson recently said this is one of the best preps he's ever had. And let's not forget that Samson will probably outpose this entire lineup as far as artistic posing. But if Hadi doesn't make it, he's your winner. Unless Rafael Brandao has something to say about that, who recently posted up an update. And Rafa has posted a lot of very impressive updates leading into this show. Now, in this specific update, it makes me wonder, has Rafael Brandao added enough size? But I do want to mention that guys that are 5'11", 6 foot, sometimes their size doesn't shine through videos and pictures. Steve Kuclo and Sergio Oliva, it happens to them from time to time. But Rafa looks pretty conditioned here, and I'm excited to see what he's going to bring behind the coaching of Neil Hill. And we also have another very competitive Brazilian athlete prepping for the Arnold, Horse MD. Horse MD recently did a podcast with Fuad Abiad, and he said he plans to be top 3, top 4, which I think is very possible. With Horse MD's structure, I definitely think he can place 4th in this lineup, but I really think it comes down to conditioning, because we have some guys that are really going to bring their conditioning to the Arnold. Now let's switch over to Good Vito, who recently posted up some updates that honestly don't even look real. Vito looks like a guy that's going to be top 6 at the Mr. Olympia, at least from these updates. But we should be seeing Good Vito make his pro debut in about 10 weeks at the Arnold Classic South America, and it should be a pretty competitive show. And Vito was sidelined from competing due to a knee injury, and then he had a hernia surgery. But now that Vito is back, what are your expectations for him in 2024? Will he win the Arnold Classic South America and head to the O? I know it's a little bit early to be asking that question, but now let's switch over to Hunter Labrada, who recently posted up some updates, sitting at 283 pounds, and Hunter said he is still growing. Also, Hunter recently added back in an arm day, which should be interesting because Hunter already has some pretty good arms, especially the triceps. And over Hunter's career, he's probably been critiqued the most for his conditioning, and as of recently, he's been critiqued a lot for the midsection. But over the past year, Hunter has made drastic improvements to both of those areas, and I hope he continues to make them this year. If he wants to move up at the Mr. Olympia, he's going to have to take out Andrew Jack. And let's switch over to William Bonac, who recently posted up some updates. William should be competing sometime this year, but he has not announced the show yet. And in the caption of this post, he said he isn't where he wants to be yet, not even close. And comparing these images to images of William about a month ago, he has definitely made improvements under new coach Boss of Outlaw. And Bonac is a guy you cannot count out. He's had a bad placing or two before and definitely bounced back. But let me know in the comment section below, how do you guys think William Bonac is going to perform this year? Now let's switch over to Classic Physique. We have a recent physique update from my favorite bodybuilder, Breon Ansley, ahead of the 2024 Arnold Classic. Classic Physique guys haven't really been getting talked about a lot because they're not really posting many updates. And we're pretty much all focused on Ramon, Dino, and Urs Kaczynski. But of course, me being a big Breon fan, I'm hoping he's able to edge out Urs. But Classic Physique is going to be a great show between those three and probably Wesley Vissers. Now let's go ahead and wrap up today's video here with the archive of the day. You guys let me know in the comment section below, who is this bodybuilder? And as always, I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm Krishan from Go Fitness, and that's it. I'm out.